Roethlisbergerville, Oxford, Ohio, on the campus of Miami University and home to the Redhawks. And we are looking forward to a fantastic game and a full house for this one. Today, an intra-conference battle between a couple of MAC rivals. As we'll see, the Northern Illinois Huskies taking on the Miami, Ohio Redhawks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. The Redhawks will get us underway with the opening kickoff. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Huskies offense will go to work first. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays.
Ernie on the Jets. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down.
I love offensive coordinators. They're not afraid to be aggressive early in games. And how about that? Dialing up a shot right away in the first series, trying to seize the momentum.
Might have led him a little too far. He's able to make the catch, but can't. And it looks as if they buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. And the Huskies with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Trying to escape and get it himself. Turning it on. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. Northern Illinois will line up with a 1st and goal. Motion from the wide receiver. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stopped on first down. They'll try it again from the 2. Jump the gun just a bit, and we've got a false start. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Motion from the wideout. From the gun, the running back has it. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
It's looking like they're going to have to throw this one in now on 3rd down, David. And you know the execution just has to be spot on. Timing especially at the quarterback position here.
And he'll finish the run and the end zone. Touchdown, Huskies.
This defense has their hands full in this game because of what you saw right there. This quarterback is one of the fastest players in the entire country, and he runs one in. They're going to have to do a better job getting hats to him because they know they're going to see the QB run a lot today.
Free kick out of bounds.
Ball is coming out to the 40 after that penalty on the kickoff. Quick completion. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And the Redhawks want to crank the tempo.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. Looking for a man. It's high. Throws to the tight end. complete to the right. Rolls inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and now they're threatening.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of
and he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Miami.
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
And he did make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous footing. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Northern Illinois takes over as the offense heads to the field. That running game was impressive, taking them right down for a touchdown last time, David.
Yeah, just mauled.
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. And the defense got it. Touchdown, Redhawks. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
Man, defenses are always trying to force turnovers to get the ball back to their offense, make those big plays. You know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you force the turnover, the pill hits the ground, you scoop it up, and you take it all the way back to the house. Huge play for this defense.
And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. Offense in a bunch formation. Wants to adjust the pattern. They'll start this drive going to the air, looking to the big tight end. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up. All right, guys, let's chat a little bit about Northern Illinois. They had a win on the recruiting trail last week, 3-star linebacker giving a verbal commitment, and getting good talent like that is what a program at this level really needs to succeed.
Yeah, this is the next step for this program, right? Continue to get talent and high school talent that can come in that you know they can compete with your roster right now. Those are the guys that really help you take that next step.
They make the stop right there, but Northern Illinois has the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Johnson looking to throw. Steps away. Going to try to get it himself. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38. The Huskies are moving quickly down the field. After the run, now to throw. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Finally forced out of bounds, maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. Northern Illinois back to work after picking up the first down. Looking to throw on first down. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Whoa, does he turn that loose down the middle. Pass is incomplete, and by this stage of his career, you'd think a junior quarterback might take a little better care of the football. Right back up top on 2nd and 10. Looking deep down the right side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They were really starting to put a drive together. After a couple of incompletions, now they need a big play on 3rd and 10. Right on the money. They knew the line they had to defend, had to keep him from getting to the 30, and they do it and force a 4th down. They'll pass on the 48-yard field goal attempt and instead try to pick up the big tight end. Makes the grab. It's a first down. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. To the air on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Smith.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Throws for the tight end. And he drops. Look, for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. This should be the last play of the quarter. They'll go to the air. Got it set up on the outside. Got enough space. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Northern Illinois. I tell you, when this drive started, the defense thought they had them in a hole. Not anymore. What a performance.
And I really like the play calling by the offensive coordinator on that last drive. That was a nice mixture of running and throwing and getting different players involved. Really nice job, very poised in that play calling, and it showed up with a touchdown.
That first quarter set the standard, and we hope we get a lot more of that here in the second. All tied up and just about set to kick it away. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. The Miami, Ohio offense returns to the field. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, like, you know this is back and forth, and I got to score, and every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
Finally, a defense. Looks like they're able to break serve here. These offenses have been up and down the field now, these last two drives apiece, scoring points. But the sack right there finally puts an end to that, we think. It's setting up fourth down, and that might be a major play so far in this game to give them a lot of momentum moving forward.
The Redhawks trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Off play action. Fires to the right. Got his man downfield. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. And the Redhawks are in the hurry up.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Caught behind the line. It's Clark. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Rides the back on the option to give. Picks up the first down. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Looking downfield, it's Hodge. Throws to the tight end. And the timing just a hair off. The Redhawks will bring the punt team onto the field. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. And that one will bounce and roll out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they mark it. Guys, we'll see what the plan is for this Northern Illinois offense. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. Like, the momentum is clear.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on third and long. He's got the tight end. He was trying to reach the sticks, but he doesn't quite make it down at the 23. It's fourth down. You want to talk about aggressive or wacky? This head coach is keeping his offense on the field inside his own 30. Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. Lots of running room, and he'll run it into the end end zone. Touchdown, Huskies!
And I'm pretty sure the card usually tells you to punt in this situation, backed up on your own end. But forget that. We're going to be aggressive. And how about the deep shot down the field on 4th down? You make the play and get the huge explosive touchdown for this offense. Risk it for the biscuit, baby.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, your game is a big one, but so is this battle right now inside the American. Florida Atlantic has the lead right now, but if this team has taught us anything over the years, it's that no lead is safe there in Boca Raton. They're up by 10 over Charlotte. Ought to be fun, fellas, to see how things play out in this notable matchup in the American.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. To the air. It's Hodge. Bringing the heat. Trying to make magic with his feet. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Second down, they'll go to the air. Fires left. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
You know, it's funny. That's probably the most discombobulated the offense has looked so far in this game, right? After watching that incompletion there on 3rd down, they were just up and down the field earlier. Tremendous rhythm, tremendous balance. Everything their play caller was dialing up was working, lighting up the scoreboard. And all of a sudden on this last drive, just not able to piece it together. They've got to be able to turn the page and get back to how they looked earlier in the game.
Use the play fake. Now to throw. Unloads it left. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air. Takes the easy throw in the flat.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. Makes the catch. It's Smith. At the 40, there he goes. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. And the Huskies with the 1st and 10. Here's a heat. It'll be incomplete. Tried to extend the play, but just couldn't find anybody open. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Wants to throw again. Fires toward the end zone. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
And you wonder if that interception is going to bring this guy back down to reality a little bit. He was lights out early in this game. Everything he was throwing was right on the money, and that might have been a decision where he got...
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Pocket breaking down. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence this passing game.
Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. And the Redhawks send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Looking to throw on 1st down. Good timing on the quick out. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. The Huskies in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Lost one deep down the right side. And he bats it away. It falls incomplete.
Really good coverage by the DB there, and an even a better job of locating the football and then knocking it away.
In the gun, looking to throw on third down. Caught near the sticks. It's Smith. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line.
Nice poise by the quarterback. Here's a big third down throw, and you want to push the ball vertically down the field, but if the defense takes it all away, check the ball down. Get it to your running back and let him go do the work and move the sticks for you.
Might be calling a hot route. Wants to throw on first down. Now improvising. Rolling, throwing, looking right. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Under fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Bunch formation for these receivers. Swings it out to the flat. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. Down he goes, and the defense snuffs out this drive with a sack.
He had nowhere to go with the football. You could tell, surveying the field, somebody's got to get open to go make a play. Man, throw it up, run it, do something. You can't take a sack on fourth down. You got to give somebody an opportunity.
Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking. Back to throw, it's Hodge. Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. There he goes. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Miami.
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the second half. An extra point away from tying this football game. You trailed a little bit in the first half, stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the second half.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And he tacks on the extra point. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a two-play drive. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. He gets a block. Oh, what vision. What a great return, and he flips the field to start this drive off, and he just about scored himself. It is so good to have a dangerous return, man. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Grabbed over the middle. It's McCoy. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. Northern Illinois putting together a threat in the red zone. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Looking for more room. He's at the 10. And with the interception, he'll take it all the way back. Touchdown, Redhawks. What about the speed from that defender on the return?
He's showing you, Reese, like, listen, it's not just wide receivers that can do that. I can take this thing to the house. I got some moves. Watch this. Unbelievable job flipping the field. Offense about to score. Defense makes the huge plays and gets points out of it.
Here's the return from inside his 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Got it in the middle, it's Smith. He stopped at the 32. It'll be a first down in the waning seconds of the half. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Grabbed in the middle, it's McCoy. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Under fire. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Tough to beat a good first half of football in a great town like Oxford. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double-team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Yager Stadium there on Weed Eubank Way.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. Northern Illinois will kick it away to start the second half. Takes it inside his own 20. Chance for great field position here. Needed just a little more help to turn that into a big return. They'll mark him down at the 29. Guys, we'll see what this Redhawks offense can get done this time. They start this third quarter with the lead, but they might want to think about shoring up that protection.
Yeah, the good news is you're leading on the scoreboard. The bad news is your quarterback doesn't feel like it because you can't protect him. So, David, adjustments in pass protection, that has to be something they were talking about here at halftime.
100%. Just you can't get him hit that much.
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover. Great place to start for this offense. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking downfield on first down. And he fires a dirt ball. Man, oh man, would he like to have that pass back.
And there's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
And that defensive penetration gave him no chance, and he is ridden out of bounds. And, guys, they really need to make something happen on this third and long. Shoots it to the left. And it's incomplete on third down.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started, in their opponent territory. Now you're at fourth and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out.
Miami, Ohio has it back. The Redhawks offense heads to the field. Off play action on first down. He's got an open man. Breaks into the open. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46. The Redhawks want to pick up the tempo.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9. Tried to pound it on first down. Now back to the line.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
It'll be 3rd and long. Scanning the field, it's Hodge. That's reeled in, it's Golden. Nice move, creates some space. Knocked out of bounds, they're in the red zone. Mark it at the 17, and they are set up. And the Redhawks are moving quickly down the field. The run from the shotgun. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. They get to the line quickly. They'll run play action. Looking to the big tight end. It's complete. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. Lining up for the PAT. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
From inside the 10, here he comes. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Northern Illinois offense ready to go back to work. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. That'll be a gain of 5 out to the 27. And the Huskies can really attack on this second and short. Back to pass. Makes the grab. How about that elusiveness? He's got space. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35. The Huskies have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Finds his man. It's Thomas. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble. Oh, they're after him. Complete to the left. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. Northern Illinois back to work after picking up the first down. Using the quick game. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. And they'll come to the line with less than a yard to go. Back to pass on 2nd down. Setting up the screen. Oh, he's got some space. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Northern Illinois. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Can these guys just score from anywhere out there? After that drive, it sure looks that way.
And that's what separates really good offenses from great offenses. When you're backed up in a bad position and you can still fight your way out and go get you a touchdown, that's a great drive by the offense.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Miami, Ohio offense returns to the field. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense picks it up. Touchdown, Northern Illinois. And they turn it into a defensive score.
They're winning the game, and the defense is helping out their own cause. That's the 2nd time in this game they've recovered a fumble and taken it in for a touchdown. We know they're opportunistic, and they pride themselves on being athletic and being physical, but they're showing you why you cannot make mistakes and cough the football up when you play them.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Guys, we'll see what this Redhawks offense can get done this time. From the gun, running back gets the give. Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22. The Redhawks want to move quickly.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Leaves it with the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Now facing a 3rd and long. Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. Bought a little time, lets it go.
Well, in the first half, this offense was up and down the field. It seemed like everything they were dialing up was working. And here we are in the 3rd quarter, and there's a very rare incompletion on their own end of the field. Maybe that's the play the defense needs now to spark some momentum.
Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds. Northern Illinois takes over as the offense heads to the field. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time they had a much better field position this time around. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Final minute now of the third quarter. Going to swing it on 2nd down. That throw might have been a little too hot. He couldn't haul it in inbounds.
Well, that one goes incomplete, and certainly the quarterback can help his receiver out a little bit by trying to slow him down or make a more accurate throw, but that didn't have a shot at staying inbounds.
The short hands, it's Thomas. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And that is interception number 3 on the day. Got some room to run. Inside the... And he's going to score on the interception. Touchdown, Redhawks.
Yeah, how about that, man? 4th down, trying to go make a play, get this offense going, get it sparked, get some points on the board. And that couldn't have gone any worse. They throw the pick. And not only that, they return it all the way back for 6. That offense just shot themselves right in the foot.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. One final play before the end of the quarter. Johnson wants to throw it. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. That'll do it here in the quarter, guys, and Miami, Ohio has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Wants to go up top. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Now backed up in their own end. It's 3rd and long. From the gun. Wants to pass. Now he's going to glide away from pressure.
Man, it's been a long day for this offense. If you can't protect your quarterback, it's hard to be successful. That's the 5th sack they have given up. The offensive coordinator has no answers, and this defense has been flying around.
The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Miami, Ohio has it back. The Redhawks offense heads to the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Not much room to run. Let's give him 1 to the 33.
And when you're down later in the football game, you got to start taking some chances, and that was a beautiful...
Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
Man, I think this quarterback needs to take his offensive line out for dinners more often because they're not protecting him, and sometimes it doesn't even look like they're trying. That now the 6th sack of the game for this defense.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
And they'll take over 1st and 10.
From the gun, the ground game. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill fast.
Turning it on. Shoved out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 15-yard line, and this offense is doing work.
A big key for this offense coming into this game was getting this quarterback going, running the football. And with that last scramble, he's now over 100 yards rushing in this game, and he is not done yet.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the Huskies with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Quarterback making adjustments. Johnson looking to throw. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. And this one splits the uprights. That brings them to within 1. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
The Miami, Ohio offense returns to the field. This time they need to take care of the ball and maybe extend this lead, David.
And I think you got to look at the positive reason. You still got the lead. Now take care of the football. Put a nice drive together, Jesse. You don't have to stress. We're still winning.
I feel like they think that player for player, they're the better unit on the field right now. They just got to make more plays.
He leaves it with his back. And his molars are probably rattling after that big hit, but he did get the first down. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Shakes off the defender. Not a lot of daylight. He gets 1 to the 32. And the Redhawks racing to the line in the hurry-up.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. The Redhawks will send out the punt unit. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. Guys, we'll see what the plan is for this Northern Illinois offense. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games,
There he goes! And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. They'll snap it from the 47 on 1st down.
Hey, you've created some great momentum, getting the stop, forcing the punt, now getting it back to your offense. Your offense starting to get in a groove. Late in the game, you need some big plays.
You just wonder how much panic there is right now on the defensive side of the football, too. Because of what you just said, David, they can feel and sense the momentum leaving them right now with the lead. So someone defensively better step up here soon and make a play.
Got his man. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. The Huskies have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Johnson wants to throw it. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. That was just a perfectly choreographed screen. The line got out on time. The running back had a wall in front of him.
And I think the quarterback did a really good job of selling pass and then kind of dodging the pass rush, getting it to the running back, and then let him do the rest. You got him in space, he'll pick up yards in a hurry.
All right, you're at a point in the game now where you've got to go. You need to get down the field and score points. I'm all for running the football, but in this part of the field, you now got to start kicking it into overdrive, start taking some shots and gaining up some yards.
Looking to fire. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick up the 1st without scoring. Grabbed behind the line, it's Smith. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. He knew exactly what they needed there, made the play, and got out of bounds to stop the clock.
And you got to keep this turbo mode on, right? We got to keep going fast. The clock's running down. 4th quarter, need a score. Great execution to get the 1st down. We need a lot more of this on this drive.
The defense calls the timeout. Their 2nd of the day as they try to get their act together.
And Wow, the defense was in there quick, fast, and in a hurry, and shut that run game down. Like, they were ready for that. Second down now. A little more space for the offense, backed up, a little more room to operate, and try to maybe find some windows to throw a football out. And down here near the goal line, you got to be physical, and this guy's proven it today, Palmer. They've given it to him. He's put it in the end zone twice already. I'm going to keep featuring him.
So you know the defense is going to be keying him too, right? Because he's hurting them a little bit in this game already. They're going to be finding a way to try to get some penetration, anticipating this guy to touch it again.
So on fourth down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. It's good. Celebration erupts on the sideline as they take the lead in the final seconds.
You can't say enough about this kid's poise. You're playing on the road. The crowd's going crazy, willing you to miss this kick, but he stayed dialed in, puts it through the upright, David, to give his team the lead here late.
It's crazy because it's nerve-wracking. You put your body on the line for so long, and then it comes down to a kick. And he has to be clutch in a hostile environment, and he comes through for his squad.
That's the entire scenario you build up in your head in the backyard. Final drive, everything on the line, and you get the W.
So dang cool. How many times did you do it in your backyard? Just like that, like you're talking about, Reese. Making the play to win the game on the final drive when your team needed it the most, Jesse. Just coming through in the clutch.
Yeah, as players, you love this, and that's why you rep it in practice throughout the week, these 2-minute type situations.